Imagine watching a football match where one player spends the entire game standing next to the goalkeeper. He doesn't help defend, he doesn't help build attacks, he just waits. The moment a teammate kicks the ball forward, he taps it into the net. Goal! Then it happens again, and again, and again. It sounds ridiculous today, but this was surprisingly close to what football looked like in its early days. Before the offside rule existed, players could simply position themselves near the opponent's goal and wait for a long pass. There was little incentive to move, create space, or work as a team. The easiest strategy was often the most effective. Just leave a player near the goal and launch the ball forward whenever possible. These players became known as goal hangers, and while the tactic worked, it created a major problem. Football was becoming less about skill and more about exploiting space. Matches started to lose the teamwork, creativity, and tactical battles that make the sport exciting today. They introduced the offside rule. The idea was simple, but revolutionary. Attackers could no longer stand behind the defense and wait for an easy pass. To receive the ball legally, they had to time their runs and stay in a position that gave defenders a fair chance to compete. Suddenly, football wasn't just about kicking the ball as far as possible. Players had to coordinate their movements, communicate with teammates, and understand positioning. The game instantly became more strategic. Teams began developing tactics. Midfield battles became important. Defenders had a role beyond simply chasing attackers. Football started evolving into the sport we recognize today. But even though the offside rule improved the game, it also created one of football's biggest controversies. More than a century later, fans still argue about it every single week. Few moments in sports are more frustrating than celebrating a goal only to see the assistant referee raise a flag. 1 second the stadium is exploding with excitement, and the next, everyone is staring at a screen, waiting for a decision. Sometimes the difference between a goal and an offside call is just a few centimeters. A shoulder, a knee, even a toe. The introduction of VAR made these decisions more accurate than ever before. Cameras can now analyze situations frame by frame and determine whether a player was offside by the smallest margin imaginable. While some fans appreciate the accuracy, others feel that football loses some of its magic when goals are canceled because of a body part that was barely ahead of the defender. The debate continues, and it's unlikely to disappear anytime soon. But here's something interesting. As controversial as the offside rule may be, removing it would create a much bigger problem. Imagine modern football without offside. Attackers would spend most of the match standing near the opponent's goal. Defenders would be forced to stay deep to mark them. Midfield play would become less important. Long balls would dominate the game. Many of the tactical systems used by the world's best teams would disappear almost overnight. The beautiful balance between attack and defense that makes football so exciting would be gone. The truth is that the offside rule isn't just another rule in football. It's one of the foundations that shaped the entire sport. It forces players to think. It rewards timing, intelligence, and teamwork. It creates the tactical battles that millions of fans love to watch every week. Without it, football would be a completely different game. So the next time a goal gets ruled out for offside and social media explodes with arguments, remember why the rule was created in the first place. It wasn't designed to make football frustrating. It wasn't created to take goals away from fans. It was introduced to solve a problem that threatened the future of the sport. Because without the offside rule, football might never have become the world's most popular game. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more football stories, football history, football business, and the hidden rules that shaped the beautiful game. And check out the related video down below.